All right. Well, hello, everyone. I thought I would make a video for this week's code exercise so we could once again see what we're doing. So I'm going to do that, outline the next couple steps and all those good things. First off, though, I thought I'd show you what you're aiming for this week. We're going to put a link up here in our navigation. We're going to add a favorite website and a link to that. And when I click on page 2, you're going to add a fabulous, if you would like, animated GIF, a PNG, and a JPEG. And this is on your second page. And then you're also going to add a link back to your home page. So as far as content, it's not a huge amount, but we are going to do a couple trickier things. So it's really good foundational stuff that we'll just get into. Okay, so here is our list of things that we're going to be doing. First off, let me just be a little devious with the instructions. It says to open your file, do a save as, and do that kind of thing. I actually would recommend that let's get rid of this file so we don't see it, that you take your exercise 1 file, and if you can just duplicate it, do that, and then just rename it. You can change, so just do this. You can change the file structure in VS Code if you want to, but I find that it gets kind of awkward doing that. So I think this is easier. And then also, while you have this folder here, just open it and put a new folder in and label it images. This is one of the steps that we're going to do at some point. You can see step 10, but if we just do it now, it's out of the way. And it'll just make our lives a bit easier. So duplicate the folder, rename it, put another folder in there called images, and then we'll be good to go. Okay, so once you've done all that, open up your index. And I'm going to open mine with Visual Studio Code again. I was going to say, and then hopefully something happens. So open it in VS Code or whatever your code preference software is. And then let's jump right in and get started. Okay, let's trust the workspace. Trust yourself, trust your workspace. Okay, so after the goals, add my favorite website as another H3. So we're going to come down here to goals, H3, my favorite website. And what we are going to do with this is we are going to look in the book, look on the internet, wherever you want to look, to put in a code for a thing. And I'm going to do Bellevue. Bellevue, since clearly I know everybody's favorite website is Bellevue. And it's also just easy to think about. Okay, so put that in here, and we're going to do the a close tag. Oh, I guess it's already in there because we did that at the beginning. Oops, sorry. We got to do this, and then we have to, this is actually what you click on. University, and if you're like, what is she doing? I don't usually type it all out individually. I usually copy paste. Okay, so anyway, that was a good exercise, though, typing a website by all of the letters. Wrap the link in paragraph tags. That is what I was thinking of. So wrap the link in paragraph tags. We're gonna wrap this in the paragraph. All right, and make sure the link opens in a new window. Hint, target. So that actually is going to come right after the website address itself. So we're just going to do target _ blank. So that's new window opens up and we're good. Okay, so and let's just save that quickly. In the header section, add a link to page 2 on the page 2 list. So again, our link, super easy, is just this ahref. So basically we're going to kind of use that and we're going to do it for page 2. So it's LIAH equals page 2. And then we're going to put that here. And we're going to write page 2 in here. And I have the extra stuff, so just get rid of that. You have that too, make sure you get rid of it. Okay, and then we're going to save it. All right, now we're going to open our page 2 in our editor. So we're going to find it, open it, and add a link back to the home. Easy, we can just grab this, copy it. Oops. Change this to home and change this to index.html. And I don't know if I didn't do that. It's good though, because when you're in VS Code and you do something where the code breaks, suddenly everything will turn a different color. It's like a good caution about what's going on. So, all right, save. Okay, so we should be good there. Yep. All right, next thing, in the index.html in the footer section, wrap the copyright info in a paragraph tag. So copyright info in a paragraph tag. Copyright info in a paragraph. And hopefully by this week, you're feeling a little more confident with some code writing and getting your feet wet in all of this. And it probably maybe even takes you shorter to do this than to watch this video, which is even better. Okay, paste the footer from index to page 2. Okay, just take note, the footer happens right below the body, closed body tag. I already have it there. Let's paste it again and save it. Okay, where did I go? Okay, add a main section to your page 2 HTML file. Okay, and if you're like, where do I add it? Just look where it's added in your index file. So header, and then we have main. So header, main. Okay. In your root folder, add a folder called images. Already done it. Okay, so find or create an example of a GIF, a JPEG, and a PNG. Copy the examples to the images folder you created. So GIF, I would recommend you come here to giphy.com if you'd like, and you can do a GIF of anything. And then PNG, I found this great website called freepngimg.com. And you can, find PNGs here and you can just drag and drop them to your desktop and they're easy. And then JPEGs, you can do whatever you want to, but I like unsplash.com. And you can just find some really good JPEGs there. So if you're unsure about where to find any of these, or if you don't have any yourself, feel free to use these resources. And for Giphy, if you just drag and drop, it'll go on your desktop. So it's really easy to get those. And actually, let's do that with all these. Get the hard eyes again, and I actually have, do I have it? No, I don't think I have my flamingo anymore. Okay. deleted it, but I'll get it again. Okay, so grab your images however you would like to, and then open your images folder and actually drop your images into the images folder. And we're going off script here a little bit, but you are going to have to write the names of your images in your HTML. So if you have something that's crazy long like this one, I would recommend that you just rename it something that's easier. I'm gonna do mine hard eyes, and just make sure you retain that .png. Same thing with your JPEG. So just rename it something short. HTML is extremely finicky when it comes to spelling. You have to be perfect, otherwise it won't recognize it. So just word to the wise, keep it short, keep it easy to spell, and you should be good. Okay, so back to where we were. Images, we did that. Okay. On page 2 in the main section, add 3 images in their own figure elements with fig captions that describe the image. Don't forget your alt tags. Yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do here is 3 images in their own figure elements. Okay, so we're going to get our figure going. And then IMG SRC equals. Okay, this is where it's important that you have images. If you've named your folder just image, just put it in as image, but mine is images. And then we're going to choose, and we're going to start with the Giphy. And we're going to put a close tag there. And we're going to also do alt. And then we're going to do, this is the alt text. So this is if somebody is accessing your website using assistive technology, it will be read to them as opposed to them visually seeing it. So we want to make sure that we write a caption that will, adequately capture what's going on. Strutting flamingo on a beach with the word fabulous appearing. Okay, so we did that for one. Just going to copy it, paste it 3 times, change up the, let's see, heart eyes, change up the alt text, heart eyes emoji, showing love. Okay, and then for the final one, if you get something from Unsplash, you're going to need to do this. And it's because basically what you're going to do is set the width and the height of it, because Unsplash images are wonderful because they're so big and high resolution, but they're terrible for websites because they get really big. So you have to just do one other step. And again, we're off script for this, but just kind of take note. We're going to do width equals 500 and height equals, well, let's do 400. And alt text is beach filled with pink flamingos looking happy. Okay, and we're gonna save it. All right. Let's see, save your file. Make sure the root folder for this exercise has both HTML files or CSS file and the images folder with 3 images. Save your file, zip it. Don't worry if it doesn't look great. We'll get it all squared away. Okay, so what I would recommend you do before you zip your files is just double click on them and preview them. And again, you want to make sure that your website opens in a new window and is labeled my favorite website. And you want to make sure that your links are working to your images. And then on page 2, you just want to make sure that you have your copyright thing down there and you can see it. And yeah, once you have it, you can pat yourself on the back and zip that folder and send it away. So as always, if you have any questions, please reach out to me and let me know. And hopefully you enjoy learning how to add some images and add some links into your website. All right, take care, everyone.